Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Bullseye101. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of Necesse. Now I have played this game a little bit, but I'm definitely no expert. I'm going to go ahead and skip this tutorial. I think I can probably figure it out. I've played it up to the first boss, but that's as far as I've gotten. If you've never heard of Necesse, it's a game, it's a bit of base building, mining, and a bit of colony management as well. It's got some pretty neat UI that I'll show you later. Today though, we're mostly going to be doing gathering resources. We might explore our map a little bit. It's pretty cool. It's all custom generated. Each game's a little bit different. Procedurally generated, that's the term. Every game's going to be a little bit different. But you should always spawn in right here near this building, and it has an elder somewhere nearby. You can talk to him. He'll give you some tips. Well, quit running away. Come back. Yeah, I can give you quests, some tips, things like that. But before you can get a quest, you got to place down a settlement flag. So what I'm going to do in this little building here, come in and there should be a chest with some food, a few maps, and a settlement flag. Now what a settlement flag is, it helps you start a settlement. Think of it kind of like Terraria, and the fact that you can actually recruit NPCs to help you. There's different kinds that do different things. We might run into a different one, you know, Elder, I believe, is already on your side. But I think there should be a hunter somewhere on your island, maybe even two. But they all do different things. You can actually make them work. I'll show you that later, though, maybe next episode. Sorry, sheep, didn't mean to hit you. Let's explore the area a little bit. Because what we're going to do, we're going to explore the area, and then we're going to place down the settlement flag. And then I think we're going to maybe gather a bit more wood, and then we're going to go do some mining after we explore our island. I like to get a good feel of the land. Now it's a pretty big island. As you can see here, we've only explored this tiny little bit. But that's not all. You can go to the world map, and we're just on one little tile, and you can go to all these, and as far as I understand it, it's infinite. You can go wherever. There's different biomes, there's villages you can find, enemy, like pirate camps. It's pretty neat. I haven't actually gotten that far into exploring. I'm more of a base builder guy myself. But of course, there's also boss monsters to fight, normal enemies as well. You can get armor and weapons. It starts you off with an axe, wooden sword, crafting guide, and the like, kind of basic stuff. It should be like a disc-shaped map, usually, I think. We're just gonna walk around a little bit, and a lot of this I could be harvesting, like these flowers, but I don't want to clog up my inventory too much yet. Basically just need some wood and things like that. And in the future, I'll probably skip out some of this base building and gathering resources, but for the first few episodes, I think I'll show you how it's done a little bit. For how I do it, I'm definitely no expert. But yeah, this is episode number 1. If you like it, like and subscribe. That way there will be more. For right now, this game does support modding. I love games that do that. But we're going to be playing vanilla, at least to begin with. In the future, I might get some mods that makes gathering like iron and copper and stuff a bit easier, just for content purposes. Might be a little bit cheaty, but that way it takes away from the grind a little bit, and we can just plow ahead and explore and fight and build. So Right now we're just kind of walking along. You can swim. I do have hunger on. Right now I'm playing. You can change settings at any time. I'm playing on normal with no death penalty. Yeah, and you can play it alone or with friends. It's pretty neat that way. I don't want to do too hard because I'm not an expert, and I'll probably be dying quite a bit. So I didn't want to have any death penalties at the moment. But yeah, you can change those settings at any time during the game. I think we've almost made a full circle, yeah. And then we'll place down our settlement flag and grab a quest from the Elder. I think I need to, and here you can make some basic crafting things. I'll make a decent amount of torches here. And there might be a few ruins like this. Oh, we found a barrel, it looks like. What's in here? Take that. Enchanting scroll. And more torches. Some coins, we definitely need those. Well, you know what? We'll just take all this. As you can see, there's trinkets and things. Increases crit chance by 5%, but there's a negative modifier. Decreases it by 4%, but that's still 1%, so we'll actually put that on. Hopefully we'll find something better fairly quickly. This game has a lot to it. Building, mining, base building, colony management, I believe farming. As you can see, there's some sort of starting farm here. I think even ranching, enchanting, things like that. We'll just drop off some of this. Don't want to lose it. Alright. Now, I guess we'll just place... I like to keep it somewhere near here, near the starting base. And I could be mistaken, I think you can always move it later. As you can see, there's a full night cycle. Hopefully you guys can see a bit easier. And during night, monsters will spawn. But we'll go ahead and place this down. What should we call this? Oh man, I wish there was a randomize button. This is harder than it looks. Bullsville. Alright. I might need to go into the settings and familiarize myself with some of the hotkeys again, because this place does have this game does have quite a bit of decent UI and quality of life. As you can see, the Elder walks around and fights things. I'm looking for a quest. I need to get one goblin ring, okay? Take that. I'll actually just go into settings real quick. Controls. Yeah, placing torches. You can remap all of this, I believe. Okay, yeah. So, like, as you can see in my hotbar here, I don't have the torches directly in my inventory, but I can just slap it down very quickly. Anyway, how about we actually jump down into the mine here to eat some food. I'll load it up real quick. I'll try to keep everything pretty well lit up. And the underground is also procedurally generated. You don't always start in a little place like this. This is actually pretty lucky. Started with some chests. Take that, that. recall scrolls pretty important as well. Already got some copper there. Combat potion. Loose heavy hammer. I will take it. It's got some negatives to it. You want to be careful here. As you can see right here, there is a trap. So if I was to step on this pressure plate, it hurts me. So I'm going to go ahead and mine that away. And I don't have a pickaxe. I forgot to make a pickaxe. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a wooden pickaxe. Get rid of a few of these. We'll pick them back up later. Don't want to clog the inventory up too much quite yet. Just go ahead and start mining. You can see some of this here. It looks like some iron and some copper. But you want to be careful, especially in the beginning, underground. There are monsters and enemies. I think there's goblins, zombies, vampires. I just saw something run over there. Yep. A zombie archer. Those things are very annoying at the beginning. Well, we're just going to gather some basic materials. This will help us get better tools, armor, weapons, kind of typical standard survival game stuff. I believe there are copper tools, but I don't know that there's really much of a need for them. I'm pretty sure you can skip straight to iron, and they're better, but I'll go ahead and grab this copper in case we need it for something. Now, I don't know if lighting the area affects spawn rates or not, but I like to be able to see, and I'm sure you do as well, so I'm gonna try to keep everything pretty well lit. And yes, I know I'm running past some things. Here's a goblin. Let's see what we just picked up. Oh, the quest item. So we can already go back. There's some barrels and crates and things. Oh. Yeah, you gotta be careful of these guys. Ooh, I'm already halfway dead. Let's grab this iron real quick. Hopefully nothing else will attack me. Oh, I see ya. I'm gonna grab some stone too. Probably gonna need that. Vampire up there, another one coming at me. This is a dangerous area, apparently. So I'm just gonna head back down here. This chest, get some more iron. Personally, there are armor in this and weapons that allow you to summon minions. I'm a big fan of that. That way I can just stand around and mine while my minions protect me. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna shoot for. run away like a coward. Take all this. And I love the UI, the quality of life UI. So many buttons, you can rename things, sort the inventory. Just gonna take everything. I'm gonna head back up. Go talk to him. Come back. Complete the quest. He gave me some coins and some fishing potions. We're not gonna do that quite yet, but we don't have any armor or good weapons, so we won't do that quite yet. That's probably an episode or two at least away. I like to be fully prepared, but we will accept it. We don't have to do it quite yet. Just empty out our inventory here. I will actually keep a recall scroll. Oops. Didn't mean to throw that away. I'm trying to remember some of the hotkeys. I'll have to look that up on my own time. You can favorite things, that way they don't get moved around. Let's see here. And what I do like about the crafting system as well, it pulls from nearby chests, so you don't have to have the stuff in your inventory. Let's do only craftable. Let's see here. We need a forge. Just put it right there. Add some of this, and let's put our iron in there. Oh, as you can see, there's the hunter. And we'll probably recruit him. The coming videos. We don't want him quite yet. You have to build houses, beds for them, but let's see. You can buy things from him. You can sell. He'll buy wool or leather. And when you want to join it, he wants 26 wool and 177 coins. We can pick him up later. Just gotta grab some more wood. And a game like this, I really like playing with friends. You know, it makes it a lot funner in my opinion. You can grab resources a lot quicker. I'm not as much of a coward down in the mines, but have to make do. I can't remember how many people can be playing at once. I'm not for sure. But it's a pretty neat little game. If it's kind of like similar to Terraria. In a way, top down. So if you like Terraria or other base building games, it looks similar to Stardew, but it's in some ways it's similar. I mean, chopping down trees, you can make little farms. Some people might even compare it to RimWorld. In some ways, it's the colony system isn't nearly as in depth as I'll show you later on. But in some ways, you know, you can recruit NPCs and have them actually work for you, which is pretty neat. You can automate a lot of things in this game. But it's a pretty neat little game that I feel like isn't super well known. I'm not quite sure when it came out, but I think it was worth giving it a shot. We're gonna chop a few more trees here. I like to clear big areas. Head back. See, it looks like either we ran out of fuel or it's done. Awesome. So as you can see here, you actually need 4 iron ore to make 1 ingot. So let's throw a lot of this stuff back. I might keep half of that there. And there's like whole wiring systems, mine carts that you can do, cooking. For now, let's make an iron anvil. Let's see here. We actually need a bit more iron bars. As you can see here, it's pulling from the inventory. So that's really neat. That you don't have to have it directly in your inventory. You can have chests nearby, and it'll just automatically do that for you. I suppose we could make some basic copper tools. Tool speed is 2. I think we might just start with the chest plate. And as you can see right here, total armor is 5 whenever I put it on. So you can have cosmetic slots as well. Suppose we'll head back down into the mine for the moment. And I'll I might cut away here, or maybe a time lapse, unless I find something really interesting. Just for time's sake. I might leave it running. Sorry, I have to focus a little bit whenever I'm fighting monsters. Ooh, a lot of iron here. I have to pick that up. You're gonna want to get as much of this as possible, because as you saw, it's actually 4 iron ore for 1 ingot, and then you're gonna use quite a lot of those ingots. I believe it's 16 just for a chest plate, so it's quite a lot of ore pieces that you're gonna have to pick up. I have to fight this guy real quick. Oh, as you can see, a traveling merchant just arrived. Might go talk to him in a minute, although I probably don't have enough gold to get much. Just wanted to get a bit more iron here. I think they usually stay for a day or two, the traveling merchants. Let's just head back, because I don't want to deal with that archer guy down there. Gonna have to think about getting some food as well. My starting bread is about gone. As you can see, he's down there, traveling merchant. Let's go. Actually, I should get my coins. What little amount I do have. Sort this. Pick that up. I think they buy just about anything, so I'm gonna sell some of this. That's probably good for now. I'm also gonna throw in more. Alright, let's go talk to them. Hope nothing attacks us. Okay, I was wrong. He only wants map fragments. Okay, what do you sell? Swimsuits. I think I'm good on that. Brain on a stick. Oh yeah, you can summon some mobs, although I don't have nearly enough coins for that. So I think I'm good. Goodbye, Charles. Well, I think that's the first episode. We got some basic resources handled. We've got some stone, some other things, some wood. I might do a bit more resource gathering off camera. As you can see, I got distracted by a broken copper tool. Smelt it down. But I think that's going to be all for this episode. Hopefully, I'll see you back next episode. I might do some resource gathering off camera, and I think next episode we'll start building our little town. Bit of base building next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you really liked it, please consider liking and subscribing. And see you next time.